Are you even relevant anymore?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, step right up. It's a Cadillac Escalade, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
2014 Cadillac Escalade. You were once the platinum-encrusted centerpiece of mid-2000s bling culture. A staple of sparkling glutes and raining dollar bills. Escalade. You were hot. Entourages of high skirts slid across your thick leather seats. Crystal champagne flutes clinked to your arrival. NFL championship rings rolled across your heated steering wheel. Oh, Escalade, how bright you shined. Now it's 2017 and fashion has moved back to Europe. What are you now? Cadillac Escalade. A car for expired men limping into Walmart. Cadillac Escalade. For couples driving through a fog of mutual silence and disgust. Escalade. For basics from Yale, using this car to drive to Weehaw to score cocaine off of some Long Islander in a bar bathroom. Cadillac Escalade, the mom daily for Fairfield County. Remember when we cared about monitors? Remember when you pleasured yourself to National Geographic? Jungle love is driving me mad. It's making me crazy. The thing about a Cadillac Escalade, it's the most amount of luxury car you can get for the least amount of money used. This comparison only works when you buy used, because a properly optioned Escalade ascends to over 6 figures. New. Used Cadillac Escalade. The official car of ballin' on a budget. The engine is one of GM's 27 flavors of LS. And if this truck didn't have an LS, I would feel insulted. The power delivery is machete circumcised, so boot up HP tuners and flash the ECU proper before you brag at douchebag Derek's vodka bar about how your Escalade has grunt, because no one is more nanny state than General Motors when it comes to AFR. But an Escalade isn't built for speed. It's made for driving over parking lot planners and getting into catfights outside of LA Fitness while your kids get PTSD from the third row seats. You just watch VeggieTales, Skylar. I'll be right back. Mommy's got a flatline a bitch. Cadillac Escalade. The reason your kid's first word is World Star. The ride is soft and the seats are comfortable, but there's a skeeziness to the interior. The seats are soft and giving, but can't shake the good enough General Motors cheapness. The 60s are long gone, when the word Cadillac stood for class. Now in 2017, this 2014 Escalade feels like a rolling titty bar booth. I have no doubt General Motors will someday build a big car worthy of the old Cadillac name, but 2014 Cadillac Escalade ESV. A mob wife car named after siege war tactics. It's a big old girl that's virtually identical to the 1999 GMC Yukon Denali. The Escalade was redesigned in 2002 to look more like a Cadillac product, with the ESV model specifically based off of the Chevy Suburban. Culturally, the Escalade presents two kinds of customers. The newly signed rapper in 2007 looking to flex in front of the booty-poppin' video vixens, and the side piece of the Mafia Don, because nothing says, please don't turn state's evidence like a brand new Cadillac. Finally, I'll talk about the engine. It's a 6.2-liter Vortec V8, which is an LS derivative, and offers stock 22-inch wheels, leather interior, and infotainment system so you can put on Paw Patrol for the trip to Grandma's for the holiday. Sure, you'll have to put up with the hockey music and the voice acting that's too energetic by half, but at least the kids won't be doing the usual kids things, like making noise for no reason or trying to throw themselves to the floor. As for what you're getting under the hood, the Escalade makes 403 horsepower and 417 pound-feet of torque. The car is front-engine and all-wheel drive, which is good for Adam and his wife, considering another Pennsylvania winter is just around the corner. The pushrod engine features variable valve timings, quite clever to do that with a pushrod engine, and the transmission is the 6-speed GM 6L80, which is the continuation of the mighty GM 4L80E. I should make a whole video on that amazing transmission, but this is an updated version of that, which was introduced in 2005. Is it awful? Not really, but the Escalade is not all that exciting either. The longer you drive it, the more you find yourself wondering why you'd bother with a car of this size. It's a truck after all. Now, it makes sense for Adam and his wife because they actually have things to tow around, but for the most part, it just feels like excess for its own sake. In terms of full-size luxury SUVs, the Escalade takes the basics and then just sort of expects that to be enough to get by. It's like a car sponsored by Common Core. Because 400 horsepower, who cares? Yeah, the Dodge Viper had 400 horsepower and a cock ring and a FetLife account. What does the Escalade have? High blood pressure, stretch marks, and diabetes. The nicest thing I can say about the Escalade is it's nice on the highway, which is true. It's a luxury movie theater that's perfect for a Allentown to Pittsburgh run. Nothing but Interstate 78 West to I-81 South to I-76, PA Turnpike West, and it's 5 to 6 hours of driving with only 3 stoplights, and all of them are in Carlisle. So turn up Jay-Z, pretend you're rich in your Cadillac Escalade because a GMC Denali ain't good enough for you.
Escalade, Escalade, won't you take me to that Waffle House tonight?